Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright, guys, the content that I've got for you on this episode of the Bullet Points is so ridiculous and so ludicrous on so many levels. And as we get closer to the midterms, you're going to see more and more crazy come out of the woodwork, and that is what we have now. Now, if you guys recall, we talked about the Music Midtown, a festival in Atlanta, which canceled themselves. They canceled themselves purportedly for the reason that the gun rights were just too strong here. And they didn't like that, so they left the city. Well, now, even more fallout is coming out, and politicians, not only running for governor in Georgia, but also politicians from all the left-wing states are coming out against it. What is going on? How are they going to cancel themselves, then blame the other person? This is next level, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in the comments field below. Now, I want to say a quick word from our sponsor who made these videos possible and has got a discount coming your way, and then I'm going to walk you through this entire thing, and like I said, I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Now, XS Sights is known for making the fastest sights in any light. For more than 25 years, the XS team has created some of the most innovative sights on the market today for pistols, rifles, and shotguns. Whether used for personal defense or hunting, these sights are designed and built to be the absolute best for their specific purpose. XS Sights has offered you a 10% discount just for being a viewer of the channel for the rest of the week. Use code XSSights10 in the link in the description box below for your discount, and thank you so much to XS Sights for sponsoring this week's videos and hooking you guys up with that discount. But let's get into this. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. Everything is linked for your receipt or approval, as I always bring them. Now let's get into this. This is great. The cancellation of Atlanta's festival sparks new fight over guns. Now, like I said, we talked about this when it happened, but now there's more develops that are coming, and this, man, Newsom makes an appearance, Nevada makes an appearance, it's great. Atlanta. Tens of thousands of Music Midtown festival goers are no longer going to descend on Atlanta's massive Piedmont Park next month to cheer on hip-hop star Future or watch beloved rock band My Chemical Romance take the stage, because it got canceled because they canceled themselves. Keep that in mind. In fact, some people are convinced Atlanta, center of the nation's hip-hop music scene, will lose more music festivals and performances on public land as organizers and artists learn that state law makes it nearly impossible for them to stop people from carrying guns among the alcohol-fueled crowds. Okay, so there's the alcohol-fueled inject fear. You got to do that even though, that's not a thing. But the big thing here is they're trying to build fear around the economic impact of these festivals that are just have lost all power. They can't control you. They can't say what you can or can't do. They can't infringe upon your Second Amendment rights, so they're just not going to go. Keep in mind, they're canceling themselves. Everyone in Georgia, every Second Amendment advocate says, get on in here. We'd love to have you. There's amazing economic benefits. There's amazing activity that happens in the city and around the city when these things occur. They have chosen not to do it, and yet they're blaming the state laws. This is next level because even the politics are starting to come into this. That prospect has ignited a new fight over gun rights in Georgia that is roiling the governor's race, casting a shadow over Atlanta's vaunted music scene, and adding to tension between the city and the state. So I'm actually from Georgia. The city is deep blue, the state is deep red. There is no purple middle ground. It's literally like the perimeter of the city is where you blue inside, red outside. That's the way it pretty much works. But what's interesting here is, again, they chose to cancel themselves based off of the fact that they did not like existing law in the state of Georgia, which was passed by the legislature, not passed by the governor. But that's not going to stop Governor hopeful Stacey Abrams, I can't even say it. You know what? I can't say what I was going to say. Stacey Abrams, the esteemed Stacey Abrams, running for governor from making political hay out of it. Check this out, and it's so pathetic. Democrats, led by Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams, pounced on the news, casting the cancellation as an example of the sort of economic fallout the state would experience from Republican Governor Brian Kemp's extreme gun agenda. Now keep in mind, some little backstory here. Again, I'm from Georgia. Stacey Abrams is one of the people who led the charge for the All-Star Game to boycott Atlanta when the voting rights law came out, which actually led to increased voting in the state of Georgia. That's the economic impact, because the entire All-Star Game economic impact was ousted because of her. Just saying. The other part, the extreme gun agenda she's referencing, wasn't even passed by the sitting governor. It was passed years back by the predecessor. This is totally stupid. But anyway, let's keep going because that politics. Abrams said in a statement that Kemp, quote, cares more about protecting dangerous people carrying guns in public than saving jobs and keeping businesses in Georgia. And her campaign released an attack ad this week focusing on the cancellation. Democrats in other states also weighed in. Oh, we'll get to them in a second. Cares more about protecting dangerous people carrying guns in public. How do you know they're dangerous, Stacey? Are you casting judgment on somebody for endorsing their Second Amendment rights? They have Second Amendment rights, so therefore they're bad people? Is that what you're saying? Because there's no correlation, there's no corroborating evidence to say that bad people will be carrying guns in these environments. It would be legal concealed carry owners. Or, since it's constitutional carry in Georgia, maybe someone just passed a background check and has a gun legally. How about that? Because the criminals are going to do what they want to do anyway. But let's not get bogged down with facts. Let's see what the other Democrats are going to say. First, we're going to Nevada, and then Gavin Newsom makes a cameo. Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak tweeted, quote, "Here in Nevada, we believe in common sense gun safety and protecting our reproductive rights." Yeah, that makes sense. At Music Midtown, we would love to have you in the Silver State. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper also invited Music Midtown to his state. Well, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, don't get too comfy because your time's coming in about 2 years. But this is interesting because Nevada threw in abortion rights in here. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense since we're talking about gun rights. Did the Music Midtown cancel because of abortion rights? Can't conceal carry a fetus? Is that what's going on? I don't know. But, you know what? A good propaganda can't be complete without Gavin Newsom making an appearance. Newsom released an ad in the entertainment magazine Variety last week urging film companies to end production in states including Georgia that he accused of cruel assault on essential rights. State tax credits have made Georgia a major destination for film production. Now, the irony here, again, from Georgia, the irony here is all of those left-leaning film production companies came to the South because of tax credits and a better business environment because California was strangling them. Gavin Newsom jumps in and says, hey, if you guys are going to cancel because of those gun laws, come on back because we love you and we need your money. And they're still not going back. The interesting thing about this is, the Music Midtown Festival canceled themselves and they're trying to paint it from a Democratic perspective of, see, these extreme gun laws, when they were passed by the legislature, a majority of the people. They're trying to make political hay out of something that they canceled themselves, so they create the problem, they try to make hay off the problem, and then they try to cancel the problem. It's silly, and that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.